A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the jump in. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive.
Merde.
Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to puff up while they can. Throws him. What's next? Gets a risky buff in. Not much life left, but they're driving. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
That felt good, didn't it?
Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Checks them with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Low kicks are a no-go. Definitely saw that counter coming. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. The jump-in is denied. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Merde.
Well aware of the life leaders. Really good decision making. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's going to happen now? Big throws. Dashes forward. Grabbing it out up close. Connects with medium kick. Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. They were right to be on.
Merde, putain.
Gets a risky buff in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Buffs while they're blinking. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Maybe flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. The match connects with the throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance draw super hard incoming. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investments. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Pokes with a kick. Sees the overhead coming.
Merde, putain.
Here we go. Player 2 with the rip overhead. Added more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
That felt good, didn't it?
Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Ah, putain.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Putain, j'aime pas quand il joue comme ça là.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Ah, ça commence à bugger là, putain, pareil.
Capitalize on this chance. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Both fighters planning something? Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Uses burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 can't afford the gas. Drive impact for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Throws them to negate the block.
Merde.
Chases them down. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Hits them with a stopping block. The low heavy is denied. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. A quick breather. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Oh my, the throw tag! Baits out the low kick! Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Barely blocked the low!
Merde.
Blocks it. Jumps? Ooh, you never know what gets... Oh my god, what a throw tag! Gets carried to the corner. Sets up with the jump in. Both top slams on the brakes and closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Breaks the block with a throw. The jump in is denied. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. On dangerous turf.
Merde.
Easy to get tagged at this range.
Merde.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Dashes forward. Goes for the jump in. Blocks it. Jumps. How's this? The impact doesn't do anything.
Merde.
Fighters planning something? Player 1 who hits them with a stopping bomb. Still scrapping for control of the space. Medium kick hits. Connects with the throw. Jumps in. The drive impact doesn't work. Jumps, meets them air to air. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Crowns them from above.
Putain.
Ups the damage on that. And reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart.
Putain.
Oh, they switch off and whips. They're wide open. Player 2 knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1 is barely head throws them. What's next? What? There's a burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Here comes a big combo. Gotta do better than that. What are they gonna do? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Goes in.
Putain. Merde.
A real test of nerves here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player took wall flat into the guard break. Excellent damage and whip. They are done. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win.
N'importe quoi.
Absolute carnage.
Putain. Je m'en doutais, elle allait quitter.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket.
Merde.
Gets a chance with that jump in. Okay.
Merde.
We're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Finds the time to squeeze in above. The Fuha's stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Did well to get the buff in there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Those intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to buff up while they can. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Time's the only thing moving here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. A quick breather. That combo did decent damage. Saihasho? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jump? Yes, the low kick hits. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Backed out to start. They're not taking any chance. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Lots of Fuha banked and plenty of avenues to race through. The match just starts. The low. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. All stopped up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into play? Player 2 can't use drive anymore.
Merde.
Will this drive gauge gap decide the round? Use their shot. Will punish counter on the action. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Takes them up. Amazing. Crowns them from above.
Ah, putain.
Medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Yo.
J'ai raté ça, moi.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
That felt good, didn't it?
Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. I've seen a
Putain.
lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Shows a medium kick. Clutch anti-air. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Very solid corner kick. Got their eye on the air. Taking stock. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Merde.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Gets the jump in. What'll happen here? Jumps? Box up. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Knocked them out of the air. Puts the fear of God in it. Player 1 brings it
Je m'en doutais, je pouvais le battre.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Can't tech the throw. Low heavy hits. Overdrive. Good parry there and knockdown. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The attack is parried. Decides to meet them in the air. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Stops the attack by using a drive there. Shoots off a fireball up close. The grab misses. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump! The quarter makes it hard to escape, and the throw ends around. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Switches it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left. It's a good spot to use the super. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Flushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters knock them out of the air. Player two needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. One chance here may end this match. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What are you jumping in for? Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Je m'en doutais que je pouvais le battre lui.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack.
Merde.
What are they thinking here? Player one with the life lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Yet,
Putain.
player one
J'aime pas quand il fait ça,
has the
putain.
board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws them to negate the block. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Springs forward with the drive break. Player one has a slight life lead. Goes for the jump in. They return to center stage. Going in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna play a drive rush to keep it going? From low heavy to jumps in. The throw missed. The life remaining tells us they were right to be on guard here. Jumps, connects with the throw. Oh, they corrects them. Doesn't let up the KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump. Oh, the throw connects. The low kick hits. Scrapping it out, up, the flush, anti-air. Connects with medium kick. The low. Full SA meters on Dexter, but this can lead to some big damage. Player two with the whip wow reads the counterattack. Great knockdown. Here comes the next one. Bring in the heat.
Ah, je l'ai eu.
Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance to take the round.
Quoique Platinum, je peux les battre. Hein. Il a appuyé vite.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Player one has the life advantage. Starts off going with fireball.
Ah.
Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. That drive impact is blocked. The throw misses. Throws him. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip. Anticipated that counter and block. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still very early in the round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Checks with a medium kick. Checks him with a projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them to negate the block. What'll happen here? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Gets the jump in.
Merde! Putain, n'importe quoi!
The low heavy is denied. Both fighters planning something? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably, it's burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Gotta be careful. Goes to the air. Throws them. Knockdown and... Are we gonna see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and stack clutch? Clutch anti-air. Anticipated that throw. Their spacing is so anti-air in the clutch. Takes the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to zone. Big, low, reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Deftly shuts out the jumping. No good umpire. Low heavy. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 chases them down. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Long, low attack hit. Forefront brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Nice counter. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Down and... Jumps? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious...
Ah putain, j'ai raté, putain.
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Low heavy. Max S. They were right to be on guard there. A real test of nerves here. Digs in deep to get that drive in. That combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Merde.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Close range projectile. Blocks. Breaks it. Plenty of health. Full gauges. This is gonna hurt. In with the crosser. And whiffs. They're wide open. Sticks out a kick. Here crowns him from above. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Repa. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Here comes a big combo. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is straight through with the throw.
Il avait la super.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Nothing but air for the impact. Deal some damage with that quick combo.
Merde.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws him down, trips him up. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. The low heavy hits. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The throw misses. Grabs him. All that effort for so little payoff. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Sticks the jump in. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick for Ross. Medium kick. Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They were expecting that drive impact. Sends the meter, hoping for a good return. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hoyoku-sen. Going in? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Connects with the throw. Player, ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. That combo finishes it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Can't tech the throw. From up above. The low heavy hits. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance.
Yeah.
Nice toss-up. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Putain.
Dashes up. Gets in. Burnout activates. Player two in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jumping. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Yeah.
Reaches up, looking to impress with this super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hoyoku-sen. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both fighters planning something? Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Medium kick hit. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps up, gets the bar out of Kikoso. The super doesn't hit. The low. Tensho kicks. Wouldn't burn out, but they may have a plan here. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Merde.
Goes with the fireball. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Medium kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Dangerous range here. This is gonna hurt. The drive impact doesn't work. A jump in? Lightning kicks. All the throws.
Putain.
Player two is in a very good spot. Turning it right up with the super. Player one, that combo finishes it. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in the fight.
Ah ouais, putain, il est fort quand même.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. No knockdown at the low heavy is blocked. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. The throw misses. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Box him with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Smart use ability on the overdrive Tensho. Medium kick. Both can end the round now.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
Quick breather. KO.
Putain.
Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jumping. Are we going see some fireworks. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive 10 show. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Hits them with a stop and block. Bring in the heat. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Chin, heel, ripper. This is going to hurt. Low heavy. Flatline zone.
Il est mort direct.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Il va pas me battre de 1 quand même. Putain, c'est chaud là.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs.
Merde.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde, je voulais pas faire ça.
The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Alright, what's coming up next? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up. Looks like they want to wins out in the battle.
Merde, putain.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Doesn't miss a beat. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Medium kick hits.
Merde.
Fighters planning something? Sneaks in a pump. There's a change of sides. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Gets them with the anti-air.
Yeah.
Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chip. Hits the drive. Looking for a hold. Can this drive bring them back? Doing some quick planning? They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Jumps in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Full throws them. Okay, here we go.
Ah, putain. Enfoiré.
Was an absolute beast.
Putain.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Which way you gonna block? Big, low, reaching heavy. The super armor does its job.
Putain.
Player 2 with the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The cross-up's good. Throws them to negate the block. So they move forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't heat it up with a combo into super. Checks him with the projectile. Burnout is triggered. Alright, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Impact's a no-go. The kick hits! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Snares them. Big throws. Jumps. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Merde.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? The impact doesn't do anything. Medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Going in? They were expecting that drive impact. Anti-air drops them. A quick breather. Looks like they want to put a new spin. Knock them out of the air. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. In a Shogeki. This could be make or break. Can this drive bring them back? The low.
Merde.
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation?
Enfoiré, putain.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain, il était pas fort là en plus là, putain.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Definitely saw that counter coming. Throws him down. Low heavy hits. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover?
Putain, enfoiré.
Trouble here.
Merde.
They trade hits. And now, heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From up above. Breaks those shins. Scrapping it out up close. Gets scooped from down low. That combo did decent damage. Drops them from the air. Cross-up attack. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Pokes with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Which fighter goes to the air? Plenty of help. All the throw connects. Okay. Combo! Perfect execution with the anti-air. This may turn into a big chance. Drive rush. Throws them. Oh, here we go. Meets them air to air. Noticeable life lead as a comeback rushes in.
Merde.
Betting it all on the drive rush. Drive throw heavy out of nowhere. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Presses for a reaction with a fireball.
Yeah.
The throw missed. The jump in is denied. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Jump in finds the mark. The low is denied. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All that effort for so little payoff. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Grabs him, knockdown. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Throws him. What's next? Impact's a no-go. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 on the
Ah ouais,
board
c'est
with the
chaud,
win.
hein.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes forward. Who's going to start things off? Dashes. Very slick with the combo. Player 1, they were right to be on guard there. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Max S.A. Gate springs forward with the drive rush. Cross up attack. Connects with the throw. Critical art is on deck. Sets up with the jump in. What a finish.
Oh.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Street Fighter 6.